Hi, how we doing today? It's Mark Powell again, doing my second tool. And today what I am going to be doing is the tool Today's Meet. So what kind of this tool is, just a little heads up, is that it's kind of like a chat room of sorts. But you can make a room and you can chat with other people. So I'm going to go into a little bit about this part. So what I've created is I've created an account, and up here you can see my email address, and then I go down here into open a new room. So I can open a new room, and pardon me, and so basically I can just type in my, and it tells you what names are still available, and it has to all be one word for the room. So I have already made one on the right hand side here, my R, but I'm going to just say my M, M-Y-M. So basically, once the check mark pops up here, it says that it's good to go. And then it gives you an interesting option where it says keep this room open for how long. So it could be 1 hour, 2 hours, all the way up to 1 year. Depends on how long you truly want to, and I feel like, and it looks like you can actually upload again. So if I click 1 hour and my 1 hour is up, then I can pick a name again, and then that name will automatically become a new name. But for a class, maybe 1 year would be good, or maybe 1 month at a time is good. So then what we have is who can join. Basically what we have is anyone can join. Logged in users, which is logged into Today's Meet, and then my school. Now if I click on my school, it says sign up, teacher tools to use my school, to pause rooms, mute users, and more. Tell me more, or no thanks. So I'm going to click on tell me more. Well, then it goes to, upgrade to teacher tools now. Alright, so basically what it has is month prescription or a year long subscription. Pardon me for a second. So what I am going to do is, not that we need this, but we don't need per se the actual paid for room. So I'm just going to type in my room again, 1 week. Anyone can join. I can also put in a password if I want, but this is for teacher tools, reset room passwords. Tell me more, I already did. So we already talked about that. Sort rooms, closing first, closing last, and then basically you can search your room. So if you're in here, you can search the room. If someone sends out text or email or something, say, hey, this is our chat room, go here. So my room, so basically my room is all set. Go to open your room. So what I'm going to do is my room. Now as myself, I'm not technically a moderator at all, but I'll put in a nickname for myself, and I'll just say Mark, and I will join. Now Mark is here. So basically what I have is 140 characters to write with, the standard tweet. But if you actually haven't heard, that looks like they're going to go up to 280 characters for tweets. So I wonder if this will do the same. So I'm going to say hello all, and I will say it. Now, it says that I did a less than a minute, so what I am assuming is also it says by Mark, so I know that this is by me. Then basically I could delete this message if I want as the individual, and then if we go down to tools, we can take a look at the information when it closes. We can close this now. We can actually have a transcript of what was written, talked about in this room. We can have projector view, and also we can get the QR code. So, and then this is also the code for the actual room itself. So there we are, and then once we go up, we can go up to settings as well. And basically the settings are, yes, I want to know, it looks about teacher tools, connect to your account, change your nickname, passwords, and that's about it on that. So my room, so basically again, now if I go to this, today's meetings, I have 2 rooms set up. And so my R, in this, hello there, how are you doing today, is the first thing I said in a different room, and it shows right back up. So I'm just going to say delete that, And then now this is all clean. Now, what I do believe is that if other people join, they will be able to talk to you, but also they will be able to delete their own posts as well. That's one little thing that I don't really like, but also what I don't really like about this is that you do have to pay. If you want this to be useful, it seems like you do have to pay the $5 a month for the subscription, just to get all the tools in there and that kind of thing. So now that I've told you a little bit about what this is, let's go on into the interesting information. So if we take a look at this, there's a few things that I could see today's meet be under. Brainstorming, definitely one comes to mind. Bouncing ideas off one another, talking and listening to other ideas. And then also I feel like that you could do problem solving with that as well. I wouldn't see this as any demonstration of mastery so much, or product development. Now you can talk about what you think about your idea and everything like that, but I don't see that being too beneficial to you. Now, as we're going over to the other reading and the social presence and the different elements of it, basically what we have here is with Dickers, Whiteside, and Lewis, is that we are looking at those social elements and trying to make a social presence, especially with the you're including everyone in the chat room into talking and chatting with each other. I think that's very important. But also, if the administrator, the teacher of this class, says, "Hey, let's do and all join on this chat," then what will happen is that you can all talk, listen to, and hear what each other wants to say. Now, also, what I did not see if you could do or not in this room is if you could actually upload a picture or something, but you can spell out your own ideas, and I found that really important. And so, I would say that this tool is just okay. So basically, I don't know if it really is able to make effective association with it, just because it feels really cut and dry. And so basically, in effective association addresses the emotional connections among participants. Maybe you could get some out of that this tool, but I honestly don't see that truly happening. But the community cohesion, I think this would actually be a pretty good tool for this, because it's building connections, talking to each other, and so basically if you have a positive environment with your students and you're able to talk and hash out differences, this approach, this tool, today's meetings, might be very effective. And then interaction intensity, so basically if you talk about the amount of interaction, so basically if you say, hey, everybody has to meet here, everybody has to talk, just by that sheer statement and everybody being there, you should get some type of conversation going on and talking to each other. The one thing also that I don't like is that they don't have like rooms, I guess you could say. I guess you could make additional rooms, but there's no way for the administrator or the one individual to look down upon all of the rooms and different people talking to each other. So yeah, so that is what I found with this this tool, and I'm going to close this room right there. And so basically now that is closed, little thing you might want to remember is if you do want to keep the transcript of everybody talking, do that before you close the room, or even do that before the room closes on you during that timeline. So this has been Mark Powell. I'm signing off. This is the second of 2 uploads. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's meet. Have a good day. Bye.